and make the ground.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Tuesday the 5th of March 2024 and today I've got game number 76 of the 23-24 season on the channel. Went to the Bannister Prentice Stadium for a cracking game tonight. It's third place versus first place in the Northern Counties East League Premier Division. We've got Garforth Town versus Emley. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre-half-time and post-match as well as a matchday vlog itself, and because it's new ground on the channel we're going to rate the ground as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So there's not going to be a travel montage on this video today as I am going to this match solo. Usually I'm either driving and someone's doing a montage, or someone else is driving and I'm doing a montage, or I'm meeting someone there. But it's the first time I'm going to a match on my own for the first time in a while, so kind of looking forward to it in a way. It is a different experience watching it by yourself than with others, but nevertheless, after the pre-match thoughts, we are going to head straight to the ground. So speaking of that, let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So when we're looking at what ground to do, I thought, to be fair, it's one of the closest I haven't done, and it is third place versus first place. Two very informed teams as well. And it's a ground I've wanted to visit for a while. I quite like, you know, the big stand that it's got. You know, I've been interested to see what that's like. So, yeah, very much looking forward to my visit to Garforth Town. And an interesting fact about Garforth, which I'm sure quite a few people already know, is that Brazilian footballer Socrates, he actually made an appearance for Garforth Town. It was only for about 13 minutes or so, as this was on the 20th of November 2004 on a very cold night where Garforth drew 2-2 to Doncaster Albion. Nevertheless, it was Socrates who made a small appearance there. So a question for you guys in the comments today is, what is the most random footballer you've had make an appearance or play for your club? I am very interested. We've had the likes of Pascal Chimbonda and Eladj Diouf at Donny Rovers. So I want to know, with your club, what is the most random player you've had play for your club? Let me know in the comments. So let's start off with the home team at Garforth Town, and they're currently third place in NCEL Premier Division, and their last result was a 3-0 away win against Goal. And like I said, they are the form team in the league at the minute. They've won 6 games in a row and they've not conceded in their last 3 games. And I watched them not too long ago. I think it was the second of the 6-game win streak I watched them, which was at Rosso. If you want to see that video, it is just a few videos back, or I will link it somewhere in this video. And I thought they looked pretty good, to be fair. They definitely deserved the win. Rosso came back into it a bit in the second half, but Garforth were definitely the better team in that match. And yeah, they've kind of cemented themselves in the playoffs at the minute. I think the automatic spots are a bit too far off, but in second place, it's going to be tough to do. But they can still do it, I think. But yeah, nevertheless, Garforth want to get as many points as they can so they can finish as high up in the playoffs as possible, because the higher you finish, the more chance you've got of playing your playoff games at home. And now moving on to Emley, who are currently top of the NCEL Premier, which is where I predicted them this season. These are actually the top 2 teams where I predicted Emley to win it and Garforth to come second, and there's still a good chance of that happening. So with Emley, their last game was a 3-1 home win against Barton Town, and they've now won 4 in a row and they're unbeaten in the last 8 matches. They're also in the quarterfinal of the FEISTY, which is basically a nationwide tournament for all the teams in Step 5 and Step 6. So we are in the last 8 of that right now. They were meant to play it last weekend, but unfortunately got called off because of a waterlogged pitch. And they also got pretty far in the FA Cup as well. I think they were the last Step 5 team actually left in it when we got to the 3rd qualifying round of the FA Cup, where they lost 1-0 away at Rossington Town of the National League North. So a very good run in that, as well as the FEISTY. And yep, like I say, currently top of the league. They're only 3 points clear, however, they have got 3 games in hand on second place Campion. So to be honest, if they do win them 3 games in hand, then the league is pretty much going to be Emley's. So in the previous results between these 2 teams this season, they've actually already played each other twice, and both games have been a draw. So the first one was in the league at Emley, where it was Emley 1, Garforth 1. And then they played each other in the second round of the NCEL Cup, which finished in a 2-2 draw. And then Emley went on to win that by 4-3 on penalties. So I think that brings me nicely on to my match prediction then. So do I think Emley are going to increase their gap at the top of the table, or are Garforth going to put some pressure onto the top two? My prediction is, I think there's going to be goals. I think there's going to be goals in this, and I think this could literally swing either way, but I'm going to go that it's going to swing in the favour of Emley. So I'm going to go for a high scoring game. I'm going to go Garforth 2, Emley 3. Anyway, that is it for my pre-match thoughts then. So let's head on over to Garforth and see how today's game goes. Right, so we just arrived at Garforth. As you can see in the distance, one big stand and then 3 were just kind of perimeter around it. So I've been looking forward to coming here for a while. So let's get inside and see what it's like.
Good evening and welcome everybody to the Bannister Prentice Stadium for tonight's match between Retford Town and Emley.
I'll run away. Touch. Tackle. Oh, it's good offside. Oh, it's good offside. Oh. And we'll take the lead. Oh. 1-1.
Garforth Town equaliser scored by number 5, Harry Viggers.
It didn't last long. Oh, more. Half time, 1-0.
Half time, it's Garforth Town 1, Emley 1.
So at half time, it's Garforth Town 1, Emley 1, and it's been a pretty good game to be fair. It's not been a game full of like lots and lots of chances, but it's been a bit like a chess match to be fair. I mean, both teams are trying to, you can tell it's two very good teams for this level. And they're both just trying to like figure each other out. And like you say, it's been a very back and forth game, like both teams giving it everything. And yeah, it's been a very entertaining and high quality game to watch, to be fair. Like I say, not a lot really to separate the two teams. Emley did have a goal ruled out for offside, and they did take the lead to begin with, and then Garforth got a goal not long after that. But yeah, other than that, very close game. This could literally go either way. A lot of quality in both teams, and yeah, it's been a good first half to watch as a neutral. So anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time at half time. Let's get back to the second half and see how the game goes.
Last goal for Emley, number 9, Ruben Giroux.
Nothing for either team back, look a bit. Oh, what chance? Oh. Full time, 2-1 to Emley. That is huge, and there's some words been said down here. Been back and forth with fans all game. full time, it's Garforth Town 1, Emley 2, and wow, what a second half that was. Fair play to both teams there. Honestly, that was some battle. That was an absolutely amazing battle. Like they've done NCEL Prem and Step 5 proud there. Both teams gave absolutely everything to that performance, and weren't a game, like I say, of loads of chances, but like I say, both teams were just giving it everything. Both teams were, running their arses off for everything. Both teams, putting a shift in, putting some hard tackles in, just giving everything they've got. And high quality game. Like both teams defended well, both teams tried to bring it forward well, and it could have gone either way, to be fair. Not a lot between the teams at all. I mean, very, very high quality game, and it were Emley who won it. A bit of a mistake, from Garforth's side by the look of it, to give him the goal. But yeah, and Garforth, to be fair, should have, took it in injury time with that chance that blazed over. They'd probably be kicking the sense at that, but it was kind of one of them games, to be fair, neither team really deserved to lose. Both, played it really well, and it is Emley who take the 3 points, and for me that pretty much seals the title now. I believe that was one of the games in hand. I'm not too sure on if how many other results or games there were tonight, but I'm guessing that was a game in hand, one of the games in hand on Campion. So if Selby have gone 6 points clear, and that were going to be one of the toughest games of the season, and they've come through it with 3 points. So yep, like I say, best luck with Emley. I'm sure they are going to win the league now. Also, best luck in the quarterfinal of the FA Vars. I'm sure you're going to do the NCEL Premier and just Northern non-league football in general proud in that quarterfinal. And good luck for Garforth. I really do think they've got a very good chance of winning the playoffs. In my opinion, I'm going to hold judgment until I've seen Campion play. Because I did put on Twitter best two teams in this division. I probably should have said two of the best teams in this division, to be fair, because I can't really say that when I haven't seen Campion play. I'm going to see him play at the start of April, so in about a month's time. So I will reserve judgment till then. But all I'm going to say is, for now, I think Garforth have got a great chance of winning the playoffs. Okay, so it's time to rate the ground now. So if you are new to the channel, what we do is each time we go to a new ground this series, we give them a rating on 5 categories. So we've got pre-match, catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each category is going to get a score out of 5 and a total score out of 25. And then we're going to put it in a table with all the other grounds we have been to this season. So this time is the turn of Garforth Town. So without further ado, let's get straight into this and rate the ground. So we're going to start off with pre-match now. So what is there to do before the match itself? So with the non-league clubs, this is mainly going to be based on the clubhouse, and Garforth's got a decent clubhouse, to be fair. Inside it is absolutely lovely, and the choice of drinks is really good. I can't remember the name of the lager off the top of my head, but Pilsner, sorry. But yeah, it tasted really nice, to be fair. I wish we weren't driving, so I could have had more than one, but yeah, it came in a Stein as well, which was lovely, and we had plenty of choices, plenty of 0% choices as well, which I went on to after the one. Only, I won't say issue, but only downside to the clubhouse is it is a tad on the small size. You'd have to get there quite early before the match to get a seat, or rush there quite quick at half time and full time to get a seat as well. I mean, I was standing the whole time, but I didn't really mind standing. But if you are someone who prefers or needs to sit down, I would advise getting there early for that. But other than that, pretty spot on, to be fair. So for pre-match, I'm going to give Garforth a 3.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got catering, and yep, like I say, drinks really, really good. You get them from the bar and then take them through with you. You kind of get a ticket so that you can show that you've paid, because the bar is on the outside of the ground. Food was lovely as well. I got some chips and curry sauce. To be fair, when I got it, I didn't think it looked that great, but that was because all the curry sauce had gone to the bottom, which meant it like made the chips underneath really nice, and you kind of thought you got rid of all your curry sauce, and then you sort of were even more at the bottom. So yeah, they tasted absolutely delicious. The people, not just behind the bar, but behind the food bit as well, were absolutely lovely, and the prices were pretty good, to be fair. Can't remember if it was $4.20 or $4.40 I paid for the pint, but Nevertheless, nowadays, if you're paying under £5, unfortunately, you know, it's not too bad a price. Chips were £2.50, can't complain at that at all. So, overall, catering, yep, pretty good in my opinion. It's going to get a 4 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and I've been wanting to come to Garforth for a long time. I've loved how that one big stand looks. I was definitely going to sit in there, which I did for the full 90 minutes. And yeah, it definitely didn't disappoint. Matt bias, but I really like this ground. Like, this is one of my favourite non-league grounds. Just for that stand alone, I just really like it. Like I say, these are on my personal opinion, and I am a big fan of Garforth Town's ground. So, in my opinion, it is going to get a 5 out of 5. Next up, we've got atmosphere, and like I say, all these are based on the level that it's at. Non-league doesn't usually get too high an atmosphere, but I thought it was decent tonight. It weren't really a sing-song atmosphere. It was more kind of, feel there a bit of tension in the air. It was a very, like I say, third versus first. It were very like tense and fiery kind of atmosphere. A lot going on between the benches and the fans behind the dugout. And yeah, to be fair, Emley brought a decent amount of fans for the level that they're at. They always travel pretty well. They had, you know, a few flags and even a drummer behind one of the goals, which added to it a bit. So yeah, for this level, pretty good to be fair. So it's going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. I've had a really good time tonight. Like I said, I came by myself, which I haven't done in a very long time, but you know, it was nice for a change. It's, you know, it's completely different when you come by yourself. I mean, I do prefer coming with other people, but it is like I say, it's a different experience. I was just kind of like absorbing the game and just like taking it all in, and it was a perfect game to do that because it was, like I say, it was like a chess match at times, this game. So yeah, I've had a really good time, really enjoyed the club, really enjoyed the ground, as you can probably tell from the ground grading. So yeah, it's been a really good day overall. So it's going to get a 4 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. So this gives Garforth Town total score 20.5 out of 25, which puts them third in the table, just below Hallam, and a small club called AC Milan. So they've not done bad, let's be honest. But yeah, very good score from Garforth. Very impressed with the club. I will definitely be coming back here again. Like I say, I will look out for a good fixture to come to, probably next season, and I'll make sure I'll be here. So once again, thank you very much to Garforth, a very good club, a very good hospitality. And like I said, I will definitely be back. So I am going to leave the video here then. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, whether you're new or old. So the next match on the channel will actually be tomorrow on the Wednesday. We have got Retford United versus Staveley Miners Welfare. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.